Welcome everyone. My name is Red K. I don't think you guys have actually heard of me before, but we do a little podcast here, and we call it Wollie Mopped, and we've been going for a little while. Things have happened, people have happened, but fuck it, we're back.
I think people always happen. It's called childbirth.
Ta-da.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag sign? What's your swag sign? What's your swag sign?
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I like that a lot. What do you
This is Spartan 117, Master Chief,
And Cortana.
and you're checking out Wollie Mopped Gaming. Chief out.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to episode. Whoa, I do not know what episode this is.
We're over 100.
We're over 100. We're like Abram. It's a little Bible joke for you Bible guys who probably don't joke about the Bible. As you can see, we haven't lost our luster, but a lot of stuff's happened. E3's happened, Evo's happened. We're back-ish.
And we're black.
We got a bunch of house. Should we just get the house cleaning stuff out the way first?
Yeah, go for it.
So Tony P is not here, but he's here. So we might be.
He never left. We had a going away thing for him.
He never left.
And he never left.
So we might be hearing from Tony. We don't know. Last episode we had Chris from Half-Ass Heroes here. We might be seeing him. We don't know what's up with that. So
He works a lot.
yeah. So as far as the podcasting thing goes, we'll be giving these out until we get a pretty decent schedule. Baylor Lanes is where we used to have our fighting game tournaments at. Notice I said used to have because they closed down to financial problems.
Mm-hmm.
They might be back. If you go to the bowling alley.
So many conflicting stories with this entire thing. It makes my head hurt.
If you go to Baylor Lane's website, or like if you just go to the front door, there's a little thing saying that check in every once in a while, and they might be back.
What the fuck does that mean, though? Does it mean, like, check back every few weeks? Every few months?
Years.
Oh, 20 years. Down the line. Baylor Lanes is back. Like, will bowling be relevant then? That was really, really mean. As it was coming out of my face, I was like, ooh.
Can't stop it. Can't stop it. But there is no bowling alley in the area, I don't think.
Just the Ormond Lane's done.
Yeah,
done
Wade,
Ormond,
Skate and
that's
Shake.
it. Yeah,
yeah, they're still doing well. So, and we actually could do something down at Skate and Shake.
That is far as fuck.
That's far as fuck. Well,
that is, like, far.
It is, but we might have new. I'm open to it.
I am too, but I don't know if our wonderful people. Tell us what you guys think. That's what we should say. Tell us what you guys think.
Yeah, if
about.
you're in the Daytona Beach area, or even like might have some out of towners come in or whatever case, or even some Palm Coast people, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you live in Ormond.
And that'll be easier for you.
Exactly right. So it's either way it goes. It's a day for us. So we don't really care.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't be opposed to it, and I know the management out there. I have a relationship with them, so they would be.
Sounds kinky.
The way I like it.
You're a cuck.
Anyways,
we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back and we're strong.
We're back like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't seen episode 2 yet.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Really good. You gotta watch it.
Gotta watch that. So yeah. In the meantime, between time, we always got some irons burning. I think is the correct terminology. Some irons burning. One in the iron.
Bro,
we got shit going on.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. I don't
you're fucking me up with your euphemism.
Yeah. So we in the very near future, we're probably gonna be having tournaments at should I say it? It's not done yet.
We'll wait for that. Let's keep it a surprise because we don't want to be like we're totally having it here, and it's like
there's a huge possibility that we might be bouncing some ideas.
You're very clever. I want to say that.
we might be able to go into an establishment that's in Daytona Beach.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah. But at the moment, the ideal of being in this place does sound appetizing, and
yeah.
You know, they'll be there. It's definitely a place where a lot of people frequent.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just hammering out the details right now.
Yep.
So shouts out to you know, the sky's the limit.
Yes, sky is the limit.
You know what I mean? Sky's the limit. You know, so hopefully whatever zone we find ourselves in, we'll be able
Hopefully it's
to.
the danger zone.
Maybe it might be the danger zone. But like I said, people, sky's the limit. Anyways, Master Loneliest. What have
I'm
you
a
been?
master now.
What,
Yes.
What have you been playing?
Elite Dangerous.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes, it
Welcome to the
is-
party.
I am. Wow. It is a game.
Big game.
Is big game.
There's a lot to do.
And I'm kind of like grinding.
It's overwhelming.
I'm trying.
For me,
to,
it was overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to I'm trying to build up enough credits so I can buy a large ship because all I do is combat missions.
Mhm.
So I combat my way through everything.
Yeah.
Fight things, kill things, shoot things.
I just want to trade
And-
stuff.
That you could do that. You can be a pirate. You can be a mercenary, an assassin. You can be a traitor.
All that matters is the booty.
All that matters is the booty. Or you can be a kind of like a cruise line, take passengers places.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. And you can also, by doing different tasks, you can.
Can you find the fifth element?
No,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad.
Come here.
But you can. you can build relationships with the different systems as well as the different factions. There's like 7 factions, I want to say 7 or 8 factions. And each faction
By
like
doing missions for them and whatnot.
yeah. There's factions that are aligned with like there's 3 for like the Empire and 3 for the I think there's 9 actually. There's 3 for the Empire and 3 for the Federation. Federations like I love how they do their different allies. If they're Federation, they're American. They're American as shit. If they're the Empire, British, very like well spoken. even when you're going into
Thank you very much.
when you're going into like the different stations of the whoever controls like the systems
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They speak in their like whatever their language, and then there are independent systems. The independent systems are run by like PMCs or by companies or dictators or whatever like that.
They're like
depending on what it is.
Indian.
No, they're Russian.
Of course they
They're
are.
Russian. So.
Of course they are.
Oh, it's a British-made game, so it is a British-made game.
So the racism is thick.
Yeah, I mean, palpable.
Palpable, yes. But all they really care about is class.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter. Jump back on my Street Fighter grind.
We're gonna play a little. I'm gonna jump back on my Street Fighter.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing work, but mostly I've been playing a lot of Injustice. Still don't have a main character. Literally
You'll
play
never
every.
have a main character.
Literally, I play everybody in the game. You know how you were like, oh, you say you're gonna play that character when it comes out. You say you're gonna play this character. Literally, I play every character that I said I was gonna play.
And I was totally correct that you didn't lock down a character.
No, I do like Grodd though. Even though I have issues with him.
Yep, that's waiting for Starfire. See what she's done, so you can.
Yeah, I
play her
definitely
too.
want to see Starfire.
I've been playing Overwatch too, which is Doomfist.
Yeah, the new character. Right?
He is a monster, but at the same time, everybody's bitching because they think he's like super powerful.
Yeah,
but he's
but
not
he's
as
just-
powerful as you think he is. He can't like run into a thing like. They showed off the trailer that he was in, where it's like the little anime trailer where he's going
Yeah.
against Genji, Tracer, and Winston, and he's wrecking all of them by
Yeah.
himself. Like he's like it's almost kind of like he's feral in a way, but he's like calculating with how he's doing everything.
Playing against
he
him probably
can't-
more scarier than playing as him. You know.
No, not really. Like playing against him, he has 3 moves. He has rising uppercut, which he
Sure you
actually
can.
says that shit. He's rising uppercut.
Sure
I'm
you
like,
can.
oh shit. He does. He has like emotes like or sayings that's like one's a combo breaker. There's another one that he has. I was just like, oh shit, that's pretty dope. But he has a rising uppercut. He has a pouncing jump that it creates a shockwave when he lands in front of him. When he lands, it hits the ground. That gives him armor and the Doomfist. The Doomfist has a really short recharge time. If you fully charge it and punch somebody and they hit a wall, they die instantly.
Splat.
But it takes like a good
If you get hit by, from what I heard, you
yeah,
get hit.
yeah, it's well, you get a good. You have to fully charge. It's like about 2 seconds, give or take, to like fully charge it, and then you let it go and just.
It's best to be running with it and charging it. And
Yeah, it's.
the other game I'm playing, of course, is I downloaded all the DLC for The Witcher 3. Still haven't beat the game. I could totally beat the game right now. I just
I
don't
need to
want
play the DLC for that.
I just don't want to beat it. Like,
beat it.
I mean, I'm yeah.
So we can move on.
Yeah.
To the DLC.
But I'm still having fun with the game itself.
I know. Have fun with the DLC too.
I mean, but it's just more fun. It's like, I'll never finish the game. I'll just fun
You
to
don't
be
like
had.
open world games.
I do like open world games.
No, you don't.
I'm having. I just am completing everything and having fun in the world.
It's gonna take you a long time to complete.
It's gonna take me a long time.
I
to beat the
completed.
game.
I did not do all of like the gathering of the armors, but I did a lot in that game. That game took forever.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about what we're playing. We just talked about what we're playing. Let's talk about the stories of the day and stories you should have heard about. So we got to see more of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which I would say the universe, the Infinite is less excited about at this point because of the introduction of
Except
Dragon
for
Ball
all
Fighters.
of those fighting game people who are just like slurping on that freaking Capcom cock.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the game's gonna be fun.
I do not deny that it's going to be fun, but it's not the game that they're trying to market, and they've been trying to market for years. It feels in a way stale. Like a better
Only
words.
in presentation though.
Presentation and
Is a lot. Is a lot.
Kind of in gameplay a little.
No,
bit
I would
too.
say gameplay. The crossover mechanic is kind of amazing. Like it's and I would say why it's amazing. Like the crossover mechanic is basically like where you had. I mean, the big thing about Marvel vs. Capcom for all the games that they've had 3v3 or whatever the case is that your assist character come in and can extend the combo.
Right.
Most of the characters in this game have OTGs where they can extend the combo themselves,
Yep.
right? And once you do a super or something like that, or do a thing, now your character that comes in can continue the combo, but you don't just have 3 options to choose from. You have literally an infinite options to choose from for that character to start doing. I saw one where the guy was doing a special, got caught in the special on purpose, then switched out when the guy came and did his special, jumped around him, continued and then started his own special, and then the guy had used all his bars and just had to sit there and take it. I was like, I get it. Like I get why it's so good. The crossover battle system is better.
I don't know how good it's gonna be though. Like
For the system or the actual visuals, because we already know the visuals.
visuals are garbage. God, visuals are bad.
The visuals are not great.
System it plays well. I can't say it does not play well.
I think the game
But to me, it just feels like
less hype.
a lot less hype than it originally.
And even less hype because of Dragon Ball.
But
And
Dragon Ball aside,
and the Akira game.
oh, yeah.
And the crossover
crossover,
game.
the other
System
Arc
Arcs
Works,
games we'll talk about in a minute.
Other Arc System.
Yeah.
Arc System Works is just
Just
like,
like-
we got Dragon Ball. Oh wait, we got a crossover game coming out with BlazBlue characters and characters from a whole bunch of
BlazBlue
other
characters. You were talking
stuff.
about
Ruby characters
Ruby
are gonna be in it.
characters.
It's gonna be just everything. God damn, there's gonna be so many
what's
different
the RPG?
friggin' Persona characters. I
Persona
think it's gonna
characters?
be, no, that's
No, that's you're right.
Yeah, it is gonna be
Yeah,
Persona.
Persona
It's gonna be
characters, so
Persona
yeah.
characters in it.
Yeah.
Arc System Works is just like
Fuck
yeah,
you.
you can't do nothing, Capcom. You got nothing. But the thing, like Marvel
Capcom's
just
looking at Arc System Works like it's over 9,000.
no. You know what? You know what? The game that I would rather play, a Capcom game, fighting game that I'd rather play, and I would just bring this out, but or port it to something else so I can play it again, so I don't have to buy a Wii. Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Tatsunoko was okay. It was more simplified, but it was okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's generally the same thing as Marvel 3.
It was, but I feel like it had less. Like it was like you could like Marvel 3 had the introduction of like it had more defense in the game, if that's even a thing. Like you can like it still had the bounce mechanic, but you couldn't break in Tatsunoko.
Is you good?
I didn't know that.
It was basically Marvel
The
vs.
same
Capcom
button
3.
layout, but
No, it's basically Marvel vs. Capcom 3, just with Tatsunoko characters, and it plays slightly different, slightly, not by much. This one just, and this feels like this in a weird way. It still feels like Marvel 3.
Yeah, I mean the button layout is the same. The I would say
It
that
doesn't, but I think my biggest thing is it just doesn't feel like they're trying.
I see how you can get that. I see.
Like it's just like
I think
get really hyped for this awesome game, but how can I when it doesn't seem like you guys are really trying that much?
I think that like I'm in love with the actual system of the game. I think the system of the game is awesome. I think there's still time that Dragon Ball could implement that if they wanted to, but this is because
More
like
than enough time because like was it Marvel comes out September.
no, I'm saying but seeing as they're 21% done with the game, they could
Marvel.
change.
Oh, now Dragon Ball can add anything. they
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
the game.
They could actually add Shinra in the game. That's how much they could add in the game.
They could add whatever they want.
But what I'm saying is that I understand. Like I feel too as it feels like Dragon Ball isn't like the characters are not they're new characters. I mean, we gotta see what the DLC roster looks like. They're not doing the X-Men characters.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that you want in Marvel.
That's a bullshit reason. Did you hear about the reason why there are no X-Men characters in it?
I don't think that's the real reason, but I heard it because of the function.
No. Apparently, one of the spokesmen came out for it and said because there was no popularity behind the X-Men.
I think that's a bullshit. It's just
it's bullshit. All of it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's really just Marvel,
money.
not.
It's money and licensing issues. That's it. But I don't.
But it's the same reason why the comic book they're killing off everybody in the comic book, so they're not popular, so they can get the movie rights back.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's partially if they where the only thing that Fox owns for mutants
is the movie rights.
Movie rights. That's it. Movie rights and like media rights when it comes to
like toys and shit.
No, they don't. They don't own the rights for toys. They don't own the rights for video gaming. They own mainly movie and TV.
Well, since Marvel wants all that shit back, though, they're like, we're not gonna focus on this shit when we got an MCU that we want, when we can get that shit back.
Yeah.
And then hopefully by the time they get that shit back, the MCU is stale, and now we can add the mutants.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Fox is gonna hold on to that shit forever, man.
I mean, you see what they do with fucking Fantastic Four.
Well, the reason why they're doing that, they have to make a movie. They're licensing if they don't make a movie. They're just like shit something out real quick so we don't lose rights.
The best thing to come out. Hey, but we can't say that was all bad because we got Michael B. Jordan out of that, and he's done great things. He did the Rocky movie. I
still have yet to see Apollo.
Apollo's amazing. Apollo's really good. He's going to be the bad guy in Panther. He's
Marvel's just like we'll take you.
We're taking everything from you, Fox. And not only are we going to take, we're also going to take. That's pretty awesome, actually. By the way. So yeah, but Marvel vs. Capcom, the function of the games, to use that word, I think the actual gameplay is pretty good, but I think the visuals, the story looks like it's going to be as horrible as I famously said I didn't like the Street Fighter story. It looks like it's going to be on that caliber. I hope it's not. I hope the game is amazing.
Mr. Redfield, did you really think a bullet was gonna was gonna hurt me? I'm Ultron Sigma. A bullet, come on, man.
Yeah, so we'll see. And playing Sigma, we got to see what that's like. I do, however, like the Darkstalkers character they put in there. I think he looks pretty amazing. I haven't played with him since Darksiders.
I think they're
Darkstalkers.
It feels like they're gonna do the whole like big character thing too.
Yeah,
like they did in Tatsunoko, where you had like one big giant character.
Well, he's already been confirmed, Monster Hunter or whatever the fuck it is.
So you got one big monster character. Who you can't when Tatsunoko you can choose a secondary.
Do you have two characters like from the roster right now that you would play with?
No, not really.
Ryu.
Ryu. I mean, there's nobody. There's
Wonder Bread. Yeah, character.
Dude, there's nobody in this game that just is like wowing me.
Dante.
I don't give a fuck about Dante.
I'm saying who I would play.
Oh,
two characters. Dante. Mega Man X looks really dope.
I'll give Mega Man a shot.
And
Gamora, because I won't get or Deadpool.
the new character. The Darkstalkers character.
None of the big characters I really care about playing with.
Probably Thanos.
Zero. Thanos.
Thanos definitely Strider. I'll play Strider. Because Strider's amazing. It's hard to make a bad Strider. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely want to play Thanos. Like I actually want to play him. And the Darkstalkers character. That's it. And we'll see what Black Panther looks like. I guess.
Yeah, when I see Black Panther, I might be like, all right, he could be dope.
AKA Wolverine.
He does suck.
AKA Wolverine.
It is Wolverine.
It's gonna be. We're calling it now.
Bazooka Barrage.
Wakanda Barrage. Wakanda Barrage.
Wakanda Barrage.
There's more fighting games left, so we'll talk about that next. First story in the story you should have heard about. When is Dragon Ball?
When is Dragon Ball?
That's all I really
No,
matters.
when's Dragon Ball? You gotta say it like that.
When's Fighters?
When's Fighters?
When's Fighters? That's all we care about. There's gonna be a beta. The beta apparently, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Fighters yet, it's a game made by Arc System Works. Imagine Dragon Ball the way you always wanted Dragon Ball to be. A fighting game that's competitive, that's 2D.
You mean Budokai?
Budokai, but
close. Budokai was close.
Budokai wasn't balanced though.
No, it was not.
I still don't know how they're going to balance all these Super Saiyan characters with the non-Super Saiyan characters.
What it reminds me of is the old Super Nintendo one.
Final Bout?
Yeah, no. Super Nintendo. Final Bout was the GT one for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo one was like a 2D. It was a 2D fighter. It was pretty dope. There was a 2D.
Gotta go back and look at that one.
That was pretty dope. This one is Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear with Dragon Ball influences.
Oh yeah. I mean, Guilty Gear with Dragon Ball characters, and it looks amazing. They've showed off, let's see, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Cell, Boo, Frieza, Trunks,
and
Piccolo, and Krillin.
Yep. That would be enough a game for me to play right there. Like, you know, I feel like I expect so little from the game that I'm just so happy it exists, that I'm just happy with what I've seen.
It's Dragon Ball, and it's old Dragon Ball, not this super shit.
I mean, it might be the super shit.
I don't want super shit.
I'm okay with super shit.
I hate the super shit.
Why do you hate the super shit?
It's bad. It feels like they're milking a dead cow after it's been dead for a long time.
I really like,
and there's nothing but pus coming out.
I really like the saga with Trunks and Zamasu, and I really like the saga they got going on right now.
You know what it feels like? It feels like a fan fiction.
Yeah.
It feels like a fanfic.
And I like what's going on right now with the Tournament of Power. It's really cool.
I can't.
So, that being said, Sony just bought Funimation.
Really?
Yeah. Including Dragon Ball and all that shit like that.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
oh,
and Dragon Ball Super was a big reason about that. So you know
oh man, so they bought it from. Wait. Well, they didn't buy the Dragon Ball rights then.
No, they got Koei and everybody.
They bought Koei too, or not Koei. Toei Animation.
Let me get the exact. So the official word is that Sony buys Sony Television Network buys Funimation.
Yep.
So you know. Good for Sony, good for Funimation.
Good for PlayStation fans and
owners and everything
who love anime, which I think that's kind of like this generally the same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty the same thing. But back to Dragon Ball Fighters. A lot of people were saying at E3 when they played the new build, well, it was actually the same build. They said that the game was only 21% done.
That's 21%.
That's 20% done, and
God
they were
damn.
Yeah, I mean it's really polished though.
100% done. Jesus. Well, they also took a lot of time when they were doing Guilty Gear, and like the updates where you see it progressively getting more and more pretty. The lighting gets better, the way the characters move get better.
I mean, this is the new Unreal Engine too, though.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. Is
not Xrd.
It's modded.
No, Revelator 1 and Revelator 2 are on the new the new Unreal Engine. Yeah.
Well, a lot of the pro players were saying that even though the game looks beautiful and for what it is, it's awesome. That you could tell that the mechanics in the game weren't all there.
Right.
There was only so much you could do, and every character kind of felt the same. They were saying. But if that's what the game looks like right now, I mean, like that's and plays like it looks pretty awesome.
That's only 20% done.
Yeah, so
Damn.
and they said and they basically the you go to Dragon Ball Fighters, go to Arc System Works, and you can sign up for the beta. And it's gonna be 2 betas, and the betas are gonna test like stress test the online world. And you know, like if you play Revelator or Guilty Gear, you know that the battle lounge system is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like when you go to, it's like an arcade, but you got your little like.
Yeah.
It's very Japanese. Like
no, the freaking King of Fighters does the exact same thing
yeah,
for
like
their lounges.
and you like walk around, and he's like.
This one you don't. Yeah, there's the one for Guilty Gear is weird because you like move your character around this
you,
like puck thing around
and like it's like you're standing in line like an arcade
yeah
to fight
somebody who's fucking dusting everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like a real arcade.
Yeah.
In that sense right there. So that's going up, and like what we're going to talk about in our next segment. What does this mean for Marvel 3? Let's just jump into it.
Marvel 4.
Infinite.
Marvel Infinite.
On to our last story. Things that are not dead. That would be the fighting game genre.
I mean,
let's talk about this year, man.
It's getting to the point now where like the
What
fighting
the
game
fuck?
is it's
What the
alive
fuck?
is not even the word for the fighting game.
Like overpopulated, maybe.
That might be a problem.
Let's talk about the games that have come out this year, because Street Fighter's only a year old, but Street Fighter 5 seems like it's like 4 years old.
Oh my god, it is.
It's only been a year. Not even that yet.
No, it's over a year. It's over
What,
a year.
after
Street
Evo?
Fighter No, it's over a year old. Because
When did it
remember,
come out?
it came out. We're on season 2 of. We're mid season 2 for the game. It's going on 2 years old.
Okay. So we got this year. There was an update to Killer Instinct that came out, which I am now playing again, thanks to that controller right there.
Eagle.
Yeah. Eagle and there's another character too. It was like another robot character.
Yeah,
came
another
out.
robot character came out.
And they came out with this other character.
The last character I remember coming out besides Eagle, because I was like, oh fuck, they brought Eagle. That's cool. Was I think Sako was the last one I remember. No,
it's Shin Sako.
There's Shin Sako, which is like the evil.
Like
which makes no sense because his Sako's like already evil.
It's like Shin Sako, and she is incredible.
Way more like
if that was even a
dangerous.
thing.
She's
but
like,
yeah.
But that's kind of like, come on guys, y'all only made like Shadow Jago. Y'all don't have to make another like.
It fits though.
Like super version of another character. It's
but
like,
the Battletoad is the best. Like Rash
is he like an official character now?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
official when he came out.
Well, no, I meant like because they only like released him for like a little while, and they were like, oh nope, he's not going to be actual in the game.
But no,
This is how long ago that I paid attention.
No,
to
they released him and he was just out. Like
they released him and then they released him for a short time, then they pulled him again.
But he got released with the new season.
I don't. This is how long ago.
What I'm saying is like he got official release, right? And then they released him with the new season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to get him early. So you got to get him early. Like you got to buy him early if you did the early thing, but then you just had him for like a couple months.
Yeah,
and then they released him. And so we got that. A little game called Injustice has come out. I hear it's selling pretty well.
What's that game? That's that game with all the Marvel characters, right? That's
Marvel.
Is
that's
that
no. I think that's the game with all the robots.
The robots.
The Decepticons and
the Transformers. Transformers Justice 2.
So then there's Injustice. We've had Tekken.
Tekken
has come out.
7.
I skipped over one. The game that you're going to let me.
Oh, King of Fighters.
King of Fighters came out this year. That's 4 right there. Then we have the back end of the
Guilty Gear.
XR
Revelator
2. Then we have.
That's such a mouthful. There's a new Blaze. I think Blaze Blue another Blaze Blue came out here recently.
Really?
Yeah,
I missed that one.
So.
Then we have Dragon Ball Z Fighters is going to come out.
Marvel's gonna come out.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is gonna come out. We're up to 7 now.
Yeah.
And then this new entry, which is being called Every Arc System Work Game in One Game.
That's the name of the title, right?
That's the name of the game. Officially, it's the BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle crossover fighting game. Juby for BlazBlue.
Jubei is going to be a BlazBlue character that's going to be in it.
Okay, well,
You just read the entire.
I just read the entire. I was that guy who.
You just keep reading. Like no.
Like when I cheated off the pick girl's paper, I wrote the girl's name down.
Don't do that. That's not.
Well, I mean, you live and you learn. So they got the BlazBlue. They got the BlazBlue characters. They got Persona 5, the fighting game characters. They've got your people's characters.
Ruby, all the Ruby characters.
All the Ruby
Monty
characters.
Ohm production.
Like I said, Persona 4 Arena.
Or I should say Rooster Teeth production.
Under the Night in Birth, which was that really cool game that came out like a year and a half ago that everybody was playing.
Yeah.
So that's that game. The Ruby characters. Ragnar the Blood Edge from
BlazBlue.
BlazBlue. And it's just gonna and not only is this a crossover game, it's a 2v2.
I just want to like Ruby is cool from Ruby. I want to play as Yang, and they should put Yang in it.
I mean, this character is gonna have way more characters in the game, like Infinite. They like already they're like, oh, we got a bajillion characters.
I almost feel bad for throwing shade at that game. Almost.
I mean, but you can't. Hey, here's the thing, right?
The thing is, I'm not gonna like. I can't
shit on a game that's not out.
I can't shit on the game that's not out. But at the same time, from what I've seen about it, it's just not making me hype. So I'm not gonna act like this is the greatest game ever. Can't wait till it comes out.
Are you gonna buy it?
The hype.
Really?
I'm on the fence.
Really?
I'm actually on the fence about buying it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually. I still have it pre-ordered, but I'm like, man, I could put that money elsewhere.
Wow.
Because I kind of feel that way because like I have a lot of fighting games that are just kind of sitting there. I'm generally sticking to like 2. Injustice, which I got to jump back on, and Street Fighter. Tekken. I want to go back to Tekken so I can learn a little bit more of the tech or the tech in it and a little bit more of the mechanics.
No, I get it though.
But King of Fighters is just kind of like there. I still got to pick up Guilty Gear.
Yep, which is super fun. Well, you definitely want to pick up Guilty Gear now because you want to kind of learn the Guilty Gear mechanics.
I want to get back into relearn the Guilty Gear mechanics.
It's for when the Dragon Ball actually finally drops.
And then you got Marvel, and then I want to play this Ruby game.
This
crossover, and then I want to play because it looks
and
dope. The Akira game,
the Skullomania just got announced for.
Yeah, with the
so basically Street Fighter EX characters are back, and it looks
excluding
amazing.
Street Fighter characters.
And there's this weird mechanic in there where you get to pick like a gym system, and you get to have all these, and it's like super into like special move in the super, special move in the super. It's just. It looks bananas. And that just got announced for Street Fighter 4. We thought it was going to be an only PlayStation game, but it's officially announced for Street Fighter 4 now. I mean, PlayStation 4. Jesus.
I mean,
too many fighting games.
Yeah.
Too many fighting games.
Just all in your head, man.
So, best time to be a fighting game fan ever.
Yeah.
And if you notice, we got through that relatively quickly. We're already at the end.
I have a horrible taskmaster of a boss. I mean,
which was my favorite character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I wonder why.
Oh my gosh! I mean, can I get Taskmaster back? They gotta put Iron Fist in there, right? I mean, he's got a Marvel thing. Maybe Daredevil will be a character like they'll put in. Like Jessica Jones or Power Man.
They won't. Maybe you might see a Luke Cage. I don't think they'll use Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones would be like.
Jessica Jones has her show, but nobody knows who Jewel is.
Yeah, she puts on the outfit and everything.
Yeah, nobody knows.
And then her special move, she just like bangs the crap out of Power Man. Feel the love of the hyper combo. Come on, you got it. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better than the bear.
So, do you have a shout out?
Yeah. Why not? My shout out goes to this movie that I really want to see with Idris Elba and
Dark Tower?
Dark Tower. I really want to see this movie.
I really want to read the books. I've heard the books are really good.
So it's really that a movie like a new genre, like it seems really good. Like it just gets me, and being that I like it means that it's going to do horribly.
More than likely.
So yeah, so shout out to
Let's
that.
see that. What was the, there's quite a few movies that are coming out. I'm actually kind of like slightly interested in. There's a Hitman, the Hitman's Bodyguard. I want to see.
Yeah,
I
that
really
looks
wanna go
fun.
to movie see,
That looks
Baby
fun.
Driver. really
I
wanna
still have to
Baby
see
Driver.
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
You still haven't seen
I
that?
still haven't Spider. I've been that busy.
I gotta go out and see it again.
I got checks just sitting out there that I gotta go get that I haven't been paid for yet.
You really shouldn't do that.
It's been I've been very busy.
Well, I mean, the point of being busy is to acquire the checks. And then if you don't acquire checks, then what was the fuck the point of being busy?
I mean,
for?
they're there. I just gotta go get them.
Checks expire, right?
Eventually. I also would like to give a shout out to
God.
Also would like to
Sweet Jesus. I can't. I'm broken.
I also want to give a shout out to Sky Zone because it's a cool place to go jump around with a trampoline. So if you guys ever have never been to Sky Zone, it's pretty dope. I went over there and I was on the trampoline shit, and they got the basketball goals. If you guys are on my Instagram or whatever the case is, or my Facebook, you see me attempting to jump high enough to dunk the ball. Here's the fucked up part. My knee was so fucked up that every time I bounced, I was like, ow! But I was like, fuck this. I'm going to do it. And I had actually a lot of fun in there. But I got tired quickly. Like that jumping around shit. No, not in my shape. My back was like, oh, bitch. We're not used to all this jumping shit. What the fuck are you doing? So,
you are now over 30. We don't jump like this anymore.
This is not fun no more. But yeah, Sky Zone was a blast. So if you guys are out there, shout out to those guys, and shout out to the Half-Ass Heroes.
Yeah, shout out to fuck. You just stole it. I got nothing. No, I was gonna default, and you were just like, you're like, blam. What you gonna do now? Free shout out.
And the Defenders is coming out.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You're further killing me, man. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
And you know what? We'll end it there.
No. Fuck you. Shout out to comic books in general. There's a lot of good stories that are going out right now. They're gearing up for DC. They're gearing up for the reboot or the explanation of how the Watchmen are.
Would you say like Comic Con is kind of like the like the down season before they shoot off with the new stuff?
Not really. It's more of just getting you hyped for stuff that's coming up.
Yeah, next.
Yeah. But shout out to DC with their trying to rework the Watchmen into what was possibly happening and stuff with Doomsday Clock, which is going to be coming out here relatively soon. Shout out to Marvel for fucking Secret Empire. Oh my! I have been reading Secret Empire and it is fucking damn good.
Okay.
It is good, like really good. People are dying in this, and one character in particular I didn't think would die. The way she dies, that's all I'm giving you is that she dies is like holy shit, and it's kind of dark how she died too, and like the paneling of how it was like drawn out was like really like. Like there's a lot of good comics coming out, and my last shout out, since you stole every shout out except for this one, shout out to Rick and Morty.
Yes,
for season
I would not do that
3 coming out. It's really good. Like it's Rick and Morty, man. It's dark. I love the humor.
It's the darkest season ever.
Realistic.
Darkest season of our adventures.
Yeah, dude, it is so good. Like,
did you see that like court thing that they did? Where they reiterated like a court
I showed that
case.
To you.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, someone actually animated that.
Yeah. I saw the animated one. And at the end, like the guy kills him. He's like, he has this asshole in the court. It's like the girl that he loves or whatever.
Yeah,
like that.
I told you I was gonna kill you.
She's like, you know, you can always work at my dad's carpet store. Dude. Shout out to a movie that I think is going to be good, Justice League. Aquaman writing,
It's
totally on board for it.
I think it's gonna be okay.
I think I'm gonna like it a lot.
I think it's gonna be okay.
We'll see.
Wonder Woman surprised me.
Now, let's say this, like, because everybody knows that we kind of rag on movies sometimes and everything like that. We want these movies to be awesome. Let's put it.
Except for Batman vs Superman, I knew that was gonna fail.
What I'm saying is, I didn't say that. I said we want these movies to be awesome.
No, I just want DC to fail so they can start all over.
Okay, then I want these movies to be awesome.
Justice League, I'm already like, you guys are not doing it right. You guys are trying to rush it because you're trying to catch up to Marvel, which is already have like an established like system in place for their movies. Don't take a lesson from because you as DC and as Warner Brothers have the rights to use all of your characters. You don't have to worry about these integral characters not being in your stories and shit like that. You can go out and fucking make any of these characters. You have time. And you're not hurting for it. So, I mean, they could have taken the time and done it slowly, but they're just like, force it all out at once so we could get this shit on the road. It's like, that's not how any of that should have gone down.
Very excited for Justice League. And that's my last shout out.
I always like bad things.
You know what? Because it belongs to me. I own it. In any case, that's going to do it for episode whatever the fuck number this is. We're going to play a little bit of Abigail now. And we'll see how that goes. Till next time, be good, be safe, keep playing video games. Stay looking out for more information on where we're going to have our next tournament at. Because there will be a next tournament that I can promise you. And Wollie Mopped Gaming, we out. This is Red K.
I'm the loneliest wolf.
Deuces.